Watch the majestic seagull in its natural habitat as it stands waiting. What's it waiting for? We don't know. Is it waiting for food? Is it waiting for a long lost love? We don't know. We just know it is the majestic seagull.
You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest.
So this is our first stop on the way to Mount Rainier from our campground at Joint Base Lewis McChord, and we are in Elbe, I think is how you pronounce that, E-L-B-E, Washington, at the National Historic Site Elbe Church, which is right here. And you know, we love to see old churches. This church, while it's old, is actually still in use, which is really cool. And here's Shelley to tell you a little bit about it.
It was founded by Germans, and they have a service once a month, and that's all I know. In the short amount of time I got to read a couple things before walking over.
All right, I think I know what's going on here. As some people we know would say, just off the top of my head here, I'll show you the church in the background too. So just off the top of my head, I would say this church was founded in 1893 by settlers from Germany. How about that? For the first 13 years, I think services were held in members' homes and in the town hall. And then Elbe Evangelisch Lutherisch Kirche was built in 1906. This building right here. And my German's horrible, so that was German. The building's dimensions are 18 by 24 feet, right off the top of my head. The 46, well, it looks like it's 46 foot. I would say it's a 46 foot high steeple. Is topped with a 4-foot iron cross forged by a local blacksmith. Steeple contains a railroad locomotive bell, and the church ranks among the smallest in the nation. It is a pretty small church. So it's a Lutheran church. It is definitely locked, but they've put some steps here so you can walk up and look inside the window. And they got some information here. It says take one, but I'd had to go through the glass to take it. This is actually cool. This is plexiglass they have in front of the glass. I'll try to do the best I can here. You can see inside. It's very nice. The pews look a little curved, and unfortunately you really can't get a good view of the pulpit. Well, this church is really cool. They actually have a stamp, so Shelley walked inside to get the stamp. And I want to show you what's, well, we're on the other side of the tracks here. We have behind me, as I spin around, getting dizzy, there's a train station. There's an old steam engine. We'll take a closer look at that in just a second. But I want to show you what's behind you, in front of me. If you want to stay in a different kind of hotel or eat in a different kind of restaurant, this is the place to go. So, starting at $149, according to the sign at least, you can stay, well, close to the road, as you can hear. But you can stay in a caboose. And we're going to show you the cabooses in just a second. But if you're hungry or thirsty, you can go here to the sidetrack room, which is a bar. And then right up here you have the dining car entrance, which is actually a caboose. And you have dining cars. So you can eat lunch or dinner in an old dining car. How neat is that? It's called the Hobo Inn, which I think is a pretty cool name. Pizza Express. You can get pizza by the slice. You can show your military ID and get a free topping on the pizza. Or you can just get a free topping in general, I guess. I don't know. But here they are. All the cabooses. The Pizza Express also has gluten-free pizza, salads, and ice cream. You can even ride or drive or pretend you're driving a steam engine. This is what I'm doing right now. Choo-choo! Oh, and right across the way is Scale Burgers, which sounds kind of weird, but it's actually an old scale building and they sell burgers. Lots of neat stuff around here. Let's head on to Mount Rainier. So we made it into Mount Rainier National Park. This is our first stop at the, I'm horrible with words, as most of you guys know anyway. Kauts, K-A-U-T-Z, yeah, what she said. Nature trail. We're actually doing the scenic viewpoint, which is only 100 feet off the road. The trails at this point are all 5.7 miles or more. So we're gonna go check out the scenic viewpoint because my niece said, yeah, you're not doing anywhere near 5 point anything miles. I hear running water.
It's pretty here.
It is very pretty here. There are benches for, well, very short people. There's your scenic view.
No, it's not.
Right there. That's pretty. Unfortunately, we can hear the rushing river, but we cannot see it because it's behind those trees. Well, that was definitely worth the 100-foot walk. What do you think?
Oh, it's really pretty.
All right,
Really
so stop one. Talon is very itchy. Keep scratching. So, all right, let's go to stop 2. Well, we didn't make it far from the Scenic Overlook. It's actually like another 100 feet. So, where am I at? I'm under the bridge. That's the road up there. And luckily, it's not spring or I'd be underwater because, well, you hear the water running and you see Shelly and Talon. But when the snow melts, all this area over here is water as well, and it just comes swinging by. I gotta look down or I'll trip and kill myself. It's in the mid to low 60s right here right now. And I told Shelly I may or may not get in the water, which when I said it, I was pretty certain I was going to get in the water anyway once I saw it, but I'm getting in the water. So I'm going to hand the camera to Shelly and I'm going to get in the water. Shelly suggested that we move upstream a little bit. It's a little bit calmer. So here we are.
Safety first.
What?
Safety first.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
Oh my God, that's cold. Woo! Woo! All right, that's 1 foot only. That's some chilly water. We're in the forest.
Started downloading, but didn't finish.
We're in the forest.
Oh.
We're on this strenuous 0.1 mile hike to the Waterfall, excuse me, viewpoint. Well, we can't remember what the name of this waterfall is. We'll show you in a minute.
Nyada or something.
Yeah,
Nyada
something like
Falls,
that.
something like
But there it is. We're going for a closer look. We just climbed down that little steep embankment. Not fun with bad knees. Talon enjoyed it. Let's keep moving. What's the name of this place?
Narada Falls.
Narada Falls.
Narada Falls.
We are staring directly in the sun. There's
yeah.
the falls. It goes all the way down to the river.
And a gorgeous rainbow.
You know, and that's important with waterfalls. You know, not all of them actually go down to a river. And this one does. So it goes all the way down. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you we try to show you as best we can what it looks like, but it is just stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And to see the rainbow go across the falls like that, you just can't get this at home the way you can when you're here.
Yeah, and I'm not stepping in that water.
No.
It's a little too far to walk. Shelly's telling me that, I mean, I found another waterfall right next to this one. But she's telling me it's not a waterfall. So what do you guys think? Leave us a note in the comments below. Tell us if you think this is a waterfall or not. I think it is. I mean, if that's not a waterfall, what is? Because you got water up there and it's falling down here. That's a waterfall, folks. So as Shelly makes lunch, we had a little friend stop by. Birds everywhere.
Hello, my little friend.
And Talon doesn't care. Who wants a sandwich? Yep, too bad for the clouds. Still a great shot though. Talon's wondering what's going on. So Talon was all excited to drive out here and see the Kookum Falls. I think I'm saying that right, aren't you? Yep, she was. But the funny thing happened on the way to the waterfalls. What happened?
Idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
I said a funny thing happened on the way to the waterfalls.
Uh-huh.
They're not here, honey.
Oh. They're not here. It's true, they're not here.
Okay. Alright, so if you look right here, dead centered in the camera, sorry for the glare. Imagine water cascading down from there. Because that's all you can do is imagine, because there's no water there. The water you do here is in this river right here. I have no idea why this is happening. When we figured we only had, it's pretty windy. When we we had one waterfall that we had time to see one more waterfall, so we picked this one because I think it's like 400 feet. Well, it's 0 feet because it doesn't even exist. This is our quick day trip to Mount Rainier. What do you think?
I loved it.
Loved it. There's a ton of stuff we didn't see, obviously. Couldn't really hike anything as usual. One of these days my knees will get better, hopefully. But we still had a great time, even with the non-waterfall behind us here.
I needed another day here.
Yeah, we're gonna come back next year. So if you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below as the branches come cascading down on Shelly's head. And if you'd like to help us help Christian-based veterans charities, there's links in the description below that gives you many ways to do that. A couple of those ways are being a YouTube member or Patreon member, and if you do that, you're going to get exclusive, behind the scenes, early access, real-time updates, and bloopers and stuff we don't even put on regular YouTube channel ever. So you're going to get to see a lot of exclusive stuff. So we really appreciate this branch that keeps flying around, but we really appreciate you and the thoughts and prayers and support you've given us.
Make your next journey an epic adventure.
Bye.